I am delighted to be amongst you and witness the operational demonstration by the Indian Navy on the eve of Navy Day. I extend my greetings for the Navy Day, which is a celebration of selfless service and supreme sacrifice made by naval personnel in defense of our motherland. People of India are grateful to the men and women of Indian Navy for their service to the nation. We are proud of each one of you. On behalf of fellow citizens, I would like to thank all of you for your professionalism, passion, and patriotism. I am happy to note that the Indian Navy is choosing various cities for operational demonstration on the Navy Day. It is a welcome step to provide opportunities to the citizens of various parts of the country to witness our Navy's excellence. Our maritime legacy is not now. It flows from our civilizational memory, from the Chola and Chera fleets, from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaja to Kunjali Marcos. Kerala has a proud maritime heritage. Its warriors defended the coast against European invasion in the 16th century. The ancient port of Mujiris was one of the important gateways through which India interacted with the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian Ocean region is a highly strategic and critical maritime space. It is a conduit for global energy supplies and trade. As India is positioned at its center, we bear a special responsibility. We are committed to the idea of the oceans remaining open, stable, and rules-based. As per our vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, India's approach is collaborative rather than competitive. Our country is promoting shared awareness, capacity building, and the peaceful use of the seas. The Indian Navy stands as the principal actor for the security of our seas. From deterring threats to combating piracy, from securing our exclusive economic zone to ensuring freedom of navigation, the Navy's role extended well beyond traditional defense. The Navy also exemplifies India's humanitarian aspect. In crises across the Indian Ocean region, it has acted as the first responder, evacuating citizens, providing succor, and delivering humanitarian assistance. I am happy to note that from natural disasters in the Indian Ocean to rescue missions in distant waters, the Indian Navy has become a symbol of reassurance and reliability. I am confident that new initiatives undertaken under the Sagar vision will enhance maritime domain awareness, provide humanitarian aid, and ensure security for the international maritime community. Ladies and gentlemen, today India is focusing on harnessing the potential of blue economy as a driver of sustainable development. The Indian Navy plays an important role in these efforts by securing sea routes, protecting maritime resources, preventing illegal activities, and supporting maritime research. The Navy strengthens our vision of safe, prosperous, and sustainable oceans. Modernization as well as development and adaptation of new technologies is crucial for the combat readiness of any armed force. It is heartening to see that the Indian Navy is demonstrating the capability to design and build complex platforms in India itself. Aircraft carriers, INS Vikram, advanced Visakhapatnam class destroyers, Nilgiri class frigates, and Kalvari class submarine are a few examples of our capabilities. Self-reliance strengthens national security. It creates employment and sets in motion technological innovation. I am confident that The Indian Navy will continue to develop indigenous technologies and contribute to achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat. Let us together reaffirm our commitment to protect our seas, empower our shipbuilders, support our sailors, and nurture the maritime spirit that has always defined our great civilization. I again convey my greetings and best wishes to you all and your families on the eve of Navy Day. May the Indian Navy always be victorious. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.